I'm going to talk about a particular case, a criminal case, where a mother has already had one conviction related to the death of her baby and the father. And the trial has gone on, and she's been held in jail. And there's another trial started at the moment. There's a rule in English law of sub judice, under the courts. When a case is before the courts, that you're not to talk about that specific case to some extent. I don't completely understand the law. That's my get out for whether I have some liability for what I'm about to talk about is abstract, hypothetical. However, the name of that case is Constance Martin and her partner Mark Gordon. They were already convicted for, I think, perverting the course of justice or not registering their baby's birth. Both of those allegations and actions were taken against them, along with manslaughter or reckless endangerment of a child, which was not proven, and the court seeks to retry that. What I'm a bit cautious about this sub judice rule, the prosecution collude with the media, like we saw in the Lucy Letby case. They didn't invite even the defence people to be involved, and certain other people that disagree with them from the media. They only invited things like the BBC or other organisations that they can manipulate very easily. And so you have lazy journalists who call themselves investigative journalists, like Judith Moritz, for example, who wrote a book about unmasking Lucy Letby, an incredibly biased account, probably innocently and well-intentioned, and tragically she's probably traumatised sitting through the case for such a long time that she's believed and become hypnotised into one narrative. Now that's representative of a lot of lazy journalism. It's not really looking at both sides. Now if I'm attacking and making this allegation about somebody else, is it true of me? It could be. So all the time I'm asking myself, what if I'm wrong? Now with the Constance Martin case and Mark Gordon, the parents of a child who tragically died, she died when they were sleeping in a tent, and the mother, I believe from my understanding, may have rolled over on her in the night and affected her breathing, or whether it's a sudden infant death. There's no known cause of death. And it's definitely not, for example, shaken baby syndrome or bashed or any other potentially criminal activity. So there's no evidence of criminal activity. That didn't stop Lucy Letby going to jail, having no evidence against her. So what we have is very often wrongful prosecutions.